it all works out for the best. This morning I woke up too fast. My love was gone with no goodbye. No, I sat there wondering where I went wrong. Then I cried. Bring back the sunshine. I'm getting tired of all this rain all the time coming down. Bring back the sunshine. Bring back the days when you were mine, oh mine, surely mine. Once I found me a special girl. She made the clouds all disappear. But I took her loving for granted. Now here comes the tears. Here comes the tears. Bring back the sunshine. I'm getting tired of all this rain all the time coming down. Bring back the sunshine. Bring back the days when you were mine, oh mine. Bring back the days when you were mine. Bring back the days when you were mine. Ooh, oh baby. Ooh, oh darling. You never know when you fall in love. Just so long love would last. No, you keep on hoping it all works out for the best. This morning I woke up too fast. My love was gone with no goodbye. No, I sat there wondering where I went wrong. Then I cried. Bring back the sunshine. I'm getting tired of all this rain all the time coming down. Bring back the sunshine. Bring back the days when you were mine, oh mine. Bring back the days when you were mine. Bring back the days when you were mine.
The music of Patrick Billings, bring back the sunshine. I have to say, bring back the power, because we were experiencing an area power outage. So I know for those of you who were with us earlier and you experienced the abrupt disconnection, it wasn't my fault. It was our power company. Whatever they're fixing, you know, they can just disrupt at any time without our, you know, us knowing about it. Just as long as it's a couple of minutes. So as you can see, we are back, and it was just a couple of minutes. So we have on the line my co-host Flavius making up his breakfast over there. I couldn't even turn on my stove because, you know, my stove works with my electricity. So I couldn't even turn it on to warm up my kettle and make me some tea. So right about now, I have to do that. But before I do, I'm going to give you some more music and make other people get back into the groove with us. So, of course, our team song, Take One Myself, Tafina. You know, Flavius, I must say, yesterday, the song, the Tafina rendition of Redemption song, it was well done. I can tell you, well done, well put
Oh
together.
yes. Oh, yes.
I was thinking if Bob Marley should hear this, man, Bob Marley would just get up and clap. Because not many people can
Yeah, man.
can
Yeah,
do
man.
over a hit song, or a song that is a mark on a group of people or a nation, or that is well renowned worldwide. Not many people can, or not many singers, put it that way, can do such, a tremendous job. So I applaud her with that one. That I applaud her.
I do too.
Mm-hmm.
It was tremendous.
Oh yeah, it was well done, on Tafina part. Well done, well done. Okay, Flavius. So you're making your tea, or you already finished making your tea? So we can go on with the discussion now. You hearing
No,
me, Flavius?
you gonna make your tea, and my tea is being made.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, man, my tea is
all right.
being
Let,
made.
let me just drop some music in the
So
meantime.
you
We have Tafina.
yeah,
Take
you
where we
get some, you
self.
get your tea, man. You get your tea.
All right, Tafina, take where we self. Wrong move, wrong move, wrong move. Wrong move on that one.
That's why you need your tea, man.
All you gotta do is just speak. One word is enough, and I'm no longer so rough. I forget what I was trying to say. I no longer do what I was gonna do, but you're no good for me. That's why me know I said me if it could flee. Me I fi take away me say. Me I fi take away me say. Me I fi hide like a thief in the night. Me I fi get out of sight. Me I fi take away myself. I fi take away myself. I have to utilize I weeds. Surely I clean where I eat. I said, yeah. I find you very hard to resist. But this relationship I'm gonna desist. But how can I face you when all I wanna do is just taste you? I know you think I play me, I play, but soon you're gonna see the light of day. Just relax, don't move an inch. I'll be gone in a pinch. May I feel take away myself. May I feel take away myself. May I feel hide like a thief in the night. May I forget out of sight. May I feel take away myself. Take away myself. I have to utilize I weeds. Show the eye and clean berries. I say, yeah. Been there, done that, don't need it again, yeah.
place of the master. Wanna remember. Hear me now. Culture that one more time. Me say them heart no clean. Them bad mind, it easy if you know, cause there is always a sign. But life a fig one, round them, it a fig one. My friend, them are no clean. Them bad mind, it easy if you know, cause there is always a sign. But life a fig one, round them, it a fig one. My friend, just be careful when you're touching on the street, because the vultures them hungry and a look meat for eat. Be careful when you're rolling on the street, because the shot of them not even a pure shot of beat. And them a get casket and breathe. But me a big mass, I got no give them no chance to eat. Cause the youth them off for school, and mama off for eat. And the mission when me dip on round and not complete. Them are no clean, them bad mind. It easy if you know, cause there is always a sign. But life a fig one, round them, it a fig one. My friend, them are no clean. Them bad mind, it easy if you know, cause there is always a sign. But life a fig one, round them. Hey, well me say Bonnie and Bobo, them a brother. Hey, Bonnie work hard, but Bobo him a taker. Me want him tell him put him up together. Hey, him say culture me a for rich, me a climb up the ladder. Me hear him buck up in a bad weather, yo. Because him this a wicked man from over the border. See, they know him little brain scatter, yo. Them are no clean. Them bad mind, it easy if you know, cause there is always a sign. But life a fig one, round them, it's a fig one. My friend, them are no clean. Them bad mind, it easy if you know, cause there is always a sign. But life a fig one, round them, it's a fig one. My friend, yo, cause you mat your mark and mess look down to John. And don't forget to send praises to the man. Your heart a fi clean, your a fi carry clean hand. Fi rally round Jaja salvation, them are no clean. Them bad mind, it easy if you know, cause there is always a sign. But life a fig one, round them, it's a fig one, my friend.
Woman, sit upon the throne of glory. About to go and tell you a true story. That might the mythical night and Davon Silva.
Wishing you best and filled with happiness.
What a mercy, yeah.
With love, yeah. This for your queen, go on, fulfill your dreams. More kisses and hugs, yeah. And every fest was warm, like a tree seed.
What a monster!
And the rivers of love you were plant, yeah. You come with the dignitaries to surrender. Angel Lord, you're especially saint, yeah. Wish you the best and filled with happiness.
Murder.
From Sir with love, yeah. This for your queen, go on, fulfill your dreams. More kisses and hugs,
Yo,
yeah.
the woman forget to pamper. She forget pet the woman. Now watch no step, she delicate woman. Forget tights and respect one. Mother, sister, don't let me tell you vital part of me biology. If she never open and let them baby would be. Well, she will have proud city on me history. To the children know that could have never be who you think nurture pamper and care for me. To the long arm series of maternity, none of the woman forget pamper. She forget the woman. Now watch those steps, she delicate a woman. Forget tights and respect one. Mother, sister, darling.
You're moving graciously. The loving you give me is so stress-free. Yeah. You are a source of strength, Miss Magnificent, positive thinker.
Woman
You
of
might
the
make me
master
please, oh my
race.
Madonna, modern emancipation. So wish you the best life filled with happiness. From Sir with love, yeah. This for your queen, go on, fulfill your dreams.
I tell ya.
More kisses and hugs, yeah.
Then when you are going on with your girl chat, you mad, couldn't be referring now to me Princess Black. Well, if you don't come out of the poopy back, that might cause negativity, you would have hold it back. Cause there's no other like the female gender. No amount of exchange can replace your mother. You might tend to differ as you go older, but the breast was best and still is me brother, the woman figure. forget pamper. She forget pet the woman. No watch no steps.
The music of Tsunami, MIC, Tsunami Mike, Flavius, I got my tea.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have my ginger today.
Oh, you have ginger.
Mm.
Okay, hold on for a minute there. Give me 1 minute there. 1 minute.
Go on, fulfill your dreams. More kisses and all. Yeah, wish you the best life filled with happiness. From Sir with love. Yeah, this lonely queen go on, fulfill your dreams.
Love your vibration.
More kisses and
Yes, Flavius. Talk to me, Flavius.
Yeah, man, I'm here.
Okay, so discussion.
Yeah, man.
Now, what is it was your takeaway? I know you never get to see the full breadth of the conference yesterday, but what was your takeaway from it?
My takeaway is that when you're doing something like that,
Mm-hmm.
you have to have full cooperation from everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You have to, people have to be compassionate
Mm-hmm.
and understanding because everything work
Mm-hmm.
as you think they should. But you have to make it work.
Mm-hmm.
And I think our MCs did a tremendous job in keeping it flowing.
Mm-hmm.
What they would do if it was an outdoor festival,
Yeah.
even an outdoor festival, you have people not on time. This is a more timely arrangement.
Mm-hmm.
And what Flavius and Marcus did was to look and see, based on the program, who was available and who was not.
Mm-hmm.
Shift around things a bit to accommodate everybody. And so we had no lag in the program.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they did a tremendous job. That's basically the main part, that everybody who's involved as far as participating and that.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, we got great cooperation from the participants.
Mm-hmm.
And most people were there on time and ready to go. And they had their stuff together. I was most impressed with the 2 panel discussions.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, say these are all professional people,
Mm-hmm.
you know, so that helps a lot. But they came in and the moderator directed what they did and how they did it, and they did their part with a lot of zeal and vigor. And so with some pointed, some areas that they discussed.
Mm-hmm.
And you could not tell me that those, I think about 4 people in each panel,
In each group.
were not sitting around the same table
Mm-hmm.
and present. You could not tell me that they were scattered all around the world, literally.
Mm-hmm.
We put them together through our platform, through the Zoom, put them together in one place. And I mean, it felt like they were all in one place. There was no lag or distraction where the moderator would talk and then it take your time for the people them answer. Everything was in real time.
Yeah.
Everything was full duplex. It was, we are here sitting down side by side having a conversation. And I think that was wonderful, And all other participants like Dr. Susan and all that. I mean, everybody was so on point, and the audio was so clear, And I must commend your management of the people between you and Fofie, managing the people in the waiting room, knowing who is there, who's to come on next, all these things.
Yeah.
These things. Let me just put it this way: it was a professional job.
Yeah.
From you people.
For someone.
And I think people.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, I was saying for someone who's the first, I'm telling you, it's the first I've ever used the software Zoom or the platform Zoom. I've seen people done stuff on Zoom, but to be frank, the night before the event, a family member came by and I distinctly asked her to set up the email that can invite people into the Zoom meeting, and she set it up for me, just as as I was watching the tutorial, just as I watched the tutorial earlier, and she set it up. But my problem was with the time zone, because no one knew what time. I know you told me that -5 would be the time zone for Eastern Standard Time for people in the Caribbean and people using the Eastern Standard Time time zone. So I put it at -5, and the time for it to start was 9 o'clock your time. But guess what? It was 9 o'clock my time. It started. So that was a plus there for me, because it helped me at the same time to get everything organized inside, the forum, and make sure, say, by the time the meeting start, this is what, would happen. And then with the guys them over by the Asafa yard who were setting up the camera, I was able to talk to them and give them the link and, set up everything. We didn't even do a test run. That's to show you how things were on point. We didn't even need to do a test run because it was just hooked from
Franco.
Yeah.
Check your WhatsApp. Yeah.
Check my WhatsApp. Oh.
And I think I think what happened yesterday is a wonderful the word I'm looking for now.
You're looking for a word?
People work together. Yeah, when people work together. If you work together, you can achieve quite a lot. Especially when you have precise and distinct goals.
Okay, I do that. You know what? Let me link you up with some music in the meantime, so we get back Flavius online. All right, we give you some Pamol and Ernest Wrangling.
until I went to Brazil. In Rio all day long, I heard my father's song, a bossa nova beat, so sweet. I heard a real bossa nova and never got over the thrill. When I went to Brazil, no other people you meet play guitars with the beat and the thrill as they do in Brazil. In Rio all day long, I heard my father's song, a bossa nova beat, so sweet.
And for those of us just joining in, yes, you're on the Real Stuff Podcast. Welcome to the Real Stuff Podcast. Flavius and Franco this morning. All right, and you just listened to Pam Hall and Ernest Ranglin, Song for My Father. Yes, Flavius, we're back live again.
Yeah. Yeah, let me just make this point. I have been designing computer systems for over 35 years and implementing them. And I can tell anybody categorically, I believe in testing and we have to test. But after you do all the tests, when it comes to live, it's a completely different thing. People have to understand that. You have to test enough that you make sure everything works as it should. But when you go live, all different kind of things that you could not test for show up. And I think that those aspects were managed very well yesterday. I think they were managed very well. So we did not feel the effect of the live. Because as long as you keep certain things in place and you keep things flowing and you're getting the results that you expect, then everybody is happy. Then everything is okay. But we can leave yesterday there. It was a wonderful experience. And a lot of people enjoyed it. I surely did. The Maroons satisfied one of the things that they always want to do, which is keep the Quao celebration going, not to miss a year, because COVID was pushed it into that. And until the idea of doing a virtual, then that would have been lost. There would be a missing year. But we thank the Master, thank the Father that there was no missing year.
There's something I want you to clear up for me. From the Abeng to the internet, and
Yes.
I don't know if I'm getting it wrong. Jump in. The Abeng is what? The thing that you blow. It's like a conch shell. That's a messy.
No, it's not a conch shell. The Tylers use a conch shell. The Maroons use a cow horn.
A cow horn. And that is called the Abeng.
Yes.
So from the Abeng to the internet.
Okay, why the term came about is because the Abeng was the first means of communications for the Africans, for the Maroons. They let me give you a joke. I was in a safari yard one day, and I was talking to Captain Rodney about it, and he said, let me explain to you. And he took up the abeng, but he had it in his hand, put it to his mouth, and he started blowing. And within 2 minutes, the Asafu yard was full of workers.
Whoa.
From all over. That was the signal that Rodney used to call the workers if a tour came in. They had to come and work on the tour.
Okay.
So the abeng is not just playing and making some sounds. The sounds have meaning. It warns you if there's a disaster coming. It warns you. It tells you if a baby was born that morning, if somebody died, or if the bus is ready for a trip. So they used to use that to talk, and in the days of Nani and Quao, they used to use that to inform their people where the British were, how many of them was coming, how many of them had muskets, where this set of Maroons should be for the ambush, things like that.
So different signals.
So it's a talking tool.
Different sound
like
for everything, right?
I think it's Sophia aligned it to when you like the Indians. The American Indians.
Yeah.
Their smoke. You can read the smoke and say, well, the war party over here, or the blue coats or red coats are coming, the our soldiers as they call them are coming, and know what to do.
True.
So it's the first form of using radio waves. Because radio wave has been used from those days until now, because that's what we're using now. Same thing. The sound goes through the air I get different levels and different pitches and this and that. Donates different things. Denotes different things. So, I mean, that is my little that I know of it.
Okay.
So it is the first form of communication. So we have gone full circle now. We have moved from that, and we're still using the same medium. But in this medium now, it's not heard. It's not heard as with your ear. It coming through. It is captured through the wires and whatever, and come through on your computer, whatever.
So
because basically what the internet is a whole lot of computers hooked together. So we have a medium to send things. Yeah. So from the Abeng, we're moving from that technology to
the internet.
The current technology. Yeah, the current technology. So the Maroons are nowhere left behind, although there are, people said they are Asian, they are here from 17 or even before that. They have not been left behind. because yesterday they have proved that. I mean, they had a festival that is a land-based festival every year, and they made it a cyberspace festival. With the people from Newfoundland, and the lady was presenting, and she was, it's like she was rather.
Let me ask you a question. This is a question to you. As someone involved with the Maroon, not involved with the Maroon, you are most like one of the coordinator for events, or the event coordinator, right? Going forward with the internet, you think? Because I heard at the end of the show, I heard one of the MC pointed out that CTMC TV, which was displayed on the Zoom screen throughout the day, the CTMC TV, he said it's coming, right? That means more stuff will be broadcast on your TV channel to let people worldwide know about the function of the Maroon and what is happening. You get me?
So what's the question you're asking me?
I'm saying the CTMC TV is coming.
No, I understand that, but what you want me to
I'm saying
address?
Will this be more stuff that will be done virtually? Like things will be more now on the TV channel that he talk about, so that for people who don't have an idea what Maroon is doing, they will be able to be to see it now.
Well, technically, what that will do, that will give Charlestown Maroons their own press. That's basically what it will do. Nothing. I won't say nothing will change, but it is not changing what is happening now. What is happening now? The conference and festival, land-based, the visits to the museum and the Asafri Yard and the Ikes, everything is the same. But instead of waiting for a news reporter to come and interview somebody or to come for an event or whatever, now the Charlestown Maroons can put out their own information.
There you go.
It could be as simply as just a calendar of events for the year, or it could be lessons to people or information to people, historic information to people, that they can watch and learn, as you said, about what the Maroons are doing or where they came from. And most importantly, what is happening in the Maroon community today. They can showcase themselves, their kids, whatever, on a timely basis, as they see fit, and as they, because the internet has given us a great platform through different companies that allow you to broadcast. And of course, the broadcast is not a Jamaica thing, it's an international thing. So, I mean, if let's say they go on for 5 hours per day or every 4 days or whatever it is, but people will know at that time of the day and that date something is coming on the Charlestown Maroon television channel. And they can do, the possibilities are really endless. They can do mini shows, a lot of things they can do now that we have shown that it can be done, and it can be done successfully. They can do pre-recorded stuff and play it on the channel, and they can do live stuff. Suppose a tour comes and they want to do a live viewing of the tour, then they can do that. See, that's what I'm saying. The possibilities are really endless. Really endless. They can showcase their physical location, their attraction to the world themselves. They don't have to wait on a tourism writer or whatever. They can do all that themselves. Hello?
That's a good move, man. That's a good move. Because when I heard
Well, I think so.
heard it yesterday, I said yes. Because I remember like what was it week when we had a Carol on and people in the chat room were asking question.
Yeah.
I think no, it's not Carol. It was I think it was Marcus and the Colonel was on that day. People were asking about why these things not been taught in school, and should there be a day for a Maroon Day in schools and things like that. And it was just like with when we do our Did You Know on the Caribbean. A lot of people don't know most of what we even said.
But Franco.
Go ahead now. Flavius. Let's get Flavius back in a brief moment.
Come on, made places where one relaxes on the axis of the wheel of life to get the feel of life from jazz and cocktails. The girls I knew.
Yes, as you were saying.
Yeah, so you make a very good point about schools. Because they can create programs that they can show on their channel that students can pick up.
Yeah.
So, like I say, it is really endless. It's up to them now to plan properly how they're going to approach it and get to work. Because one thing in my association with the Charleston Maroons, one thing I know, they are never standing still.
But they're always on the move.
They're always looking to go forward.
That's good.
And to speak about the conference and festival, I was there from day one. And it started out extremely small. To where it's at now, where it's huge now. Because they keep wanting to improve every year as we go on. But they're not. But that is not the only thing. The grounds that you left it last year at the conference and festival. If you go there not today, you would not recognize it.
Yeah.
No. Even the river park, you would not recognize.
That's good.
That's the amount of work that has been put in to transform the place, to improve it. And I think that is testament to their resolve and what they want to do, you know, and how they see themselves impacted on the Jamaican society. Right now they are completing a computer center where kids can come in and learn and all these things. I'm pretty sure that will open by September.
And every time when somebody touch on computer and internet, for me in Jamaica, it made me go back to the same thing that we've been discussing for the last 2 weeks. That the island.
Well,
the
It's a
government.
simple problem.
Yeah.
Because people have to stop paying lip service to these things and act.
So now.
Last few weeks, let me see, about a month ago, when things got really bad,
Yeah.
everybody complaining because from the work from home and the school at home, him just broke. The system just could not handle it. Everybody was eating out. And the minister of technology was at a function and she gave a speech. And in that speech, she said, internet connection should be a right
Yep.
of the Jamaican people, just like education. But here's the problem now. I have not heard anything at all about it from them. So it's lip service. When we have to stop the lip service and get it done.
Only thing I
You
can
cannot.
say, let's hope they're working to make it become island wide, nationwide. I don't care when the one tell me boat it can't go through no because of the terrain and them I forgot it can be done. You heard what Dr. Susan said yesterday, right?
Yeah.
All right. That was perfect.
What did she say again?
I think she said something like it's full time for them to, people who are saying because they're not making, it's not going to make no money.
Oh, yes.
You can't think about that.
Yeah.
You have to think about the future. And the future lies within those who are coming after us.
Well, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Franco. And I know this for a fact. Jamaican people at all levels are some of the most creative people in the world. By none. Because I have seen it all over the place. Anywhere you go in the world, Jamaicans are there and they excel. In Jamaica, same thing. I would say definitely if all the government need to do is to find a way to make proper, not this mobile stuff, proper internet available to all and leave it at that. People will find a way to get the computers, people will find a way to get the tablets, and people already have the phones.
And the phone is the new, computer system right now. The phone is the new.
Yeah, but I'm saying no. You will need courses and classes, but I don't think that's important. What's important is that these young people, even some old ones, will use the internet and create some things that you wouldn't even imagine.
Let me joke you with something right there. The courses and classes.
All they want is the framework, and when they go into it, their creative juices will just flow. And we should be exporting services in Jamaica in a large way. The people have enough talent and all that to do all kind of things that them can say and sell, because that's what Jamaica need. We need to be selling to the world. All we do is buying from the world. But we need the platform. We need good telecommunications, and we need good communications overall, meaning transportation and all that.
Well, here's my challenge now, because me go tell you what Mama G say again. Document it, and we'll drop it off at Parliament.
Okay.
It has to be done. Document it, and we march and drop it off at Parliament. Because even if you don't march, you take a bus and drop it off at Parliament. Wherever. One, you drop off copies of Parliament, and you drop it off at the Ministry of Communication as well. And drop one at the Gleaner and the Star.
Yeah.
So them can't say them never get it. It has to be done. You know, we can't have a talk. And we see the effect of it, and we see that it is needed.
Lip service.
And one of the reasons why I am saying it and stressing it, I'm seeing how this COVID thing a play out, you know. And yeah, people I tell you, some people that mention about, oh, when it get into the summer, it going to go away because it can't live in a heat. Don't believe that. Here, Florida, Texas, and Arizona. Florida, Texas, and Arizona are three of the hottest states in the US right now. And those 3 states, their numbers have increased for the last 2 weeks. And Florida is now looking towards being the epic center of this pandemic. You hear me? So,
Yeah.
for people to stay at home, if it should hit the Caribbean, God forbid, I don't want it. But if it should hit the Caribbean, right, then we're going to have to think or we do things differently. And some of those things is mean staying at home and working with our devices and the internet. And Jamaica don't fully equip with the internet. It's not spread across the island. And that need to be done. For those who are talking about money and who are going to make money and fight and who not going to make no money, we have to stop thinking about the money making part first. We have to think about setting it. Just like how we can set up highway that can lead you from point A to point B without you going through junction or, you know, you might have to just pay the toll. Well, we pay this. We pay for it. It can be done. I know people might say, boy, I wouldn't just run up on the mouth because they're behind a mic and can talk, but you don't know half of the story. Oh, maybe we might not know half of the story, but the real story is it can be done. It can be done. Put aside all the politics and all those money-making scheme when you're setting it up. Set it up first. Them have a saying, you know, right? If you go build a stadium, and when Las Vegas did a build it started first in the desert. And one of the guy behind it said, build it and they will come. Because you have to set up something first and people will come. So build it and they will come. Set it up. And then you can ask for the payment. Set it up. You have rich guys in Jamaica. Companies, them can talk to overseas and set it up.
Franco. Franco, Richard, the people in Jamaica, as of today, are in total internet poverty.
Mm-hmm.
They are starving. They want to do this, they want to do that. And it's always a problem.
You don't have high-speed internet.
Always a problem.
That's why, and I agree with you. The devices, don't worry about the devices. They will come after. People will get them. Trust me. Same way people can call Tom.
Just like how we have, just like how we have remittance.
Exactly.
People will call their relatives abroad and say, we have internet now, more want a phone, more want a computer.
I know.
Help me out.
That me that come to. And then most friends and family now go say no. All right, don't have that.
No.
Send that come. Because people can even make money selling stuff that them don't even have in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Why is and they can create things with it.
But for Franco, you have a number of non-profits. You know about them in America and Canada and whatever, who every year come to Jamaica and help fix up hospitals and all these things.
Yeah.
So if schools reach out to them, they will come down. In fact, people have been doing that for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But now they will jump at the word now because they can see all the use of it now. But Jamaica should be connected. Okay, put it this way: certain things in life is like a prerequisite. Then the we don't worry about them. They are there. Like you hope that when you wake up in the morning, your light will be still be there. Allow you to pay your bill.
Yeah.
You know, you should have water, although you have water problem sometimes, but you should have water, things like that. Well, internet is one of those things. You should not have to be worrying about internet. The most you should be worrying about internet is okay. At the end of the month, you pay your bill. But if you want to talk to somebody in China, you can because and it don't cost you anything. If you want to call your cousin down there or this or that, all these things you don't have to worry. Right now, news coming out, kids want to do them work and them have to walk up the road and see if them can get a signal.
You mentioned something the other
That is not healthy.
You mentioned something the other day that if you
Not healthy.
if you should go up the hill where your resident is, your internet will work perfectly. And I said to myself, then why them not set up
line of sight?
Exactly.
Line of sight from the town.
Yeah, and I'm saying, well, that's how they must set up this internet thing. You know, you go through terrains that you know it can
very
set up.
easy to set up, Franco.
And let me tell you this. And these lines, are towers. Have to set up away from resident as well. So the terrain where you can tear down certain part, right, and build road and go through and set it up. Dirt road is nothing for build. Because it's not going to be like, nothing can go there. So because nothing can go there, you're not going to build a road for go there. It build it, and maybe it might turn out to be a resort area where people can start go there. So you put road now after that. There's so much things to be done in Jamaica. And I applaud Ainsworth because now I've seen what Ainsworth idea, what he was, mapping out to us about. The first thing, they need in the country is a proper public health care so everybody can use it. So once you have the people them healthy, then after that now you can educate them properly so that they can build the economy. And doing all of that, you need high-speed internet in order to do all of those things, because people are going to learn by using the internet, for further them studies. You know how much people can stay with them at and do online course and get them degree? People must think about that.
Of course.
You can stay in Jamaica and sign up for a course in any part of the world and do it and get your degree. Graduating, if you have your visa and you want to go pick it up, you can go pick it up. Or you do your virtual graduation.
Of course.
Yeah. Sometimes I wonder.
Yeah, but Franco, and when you do that, you can wake up in the morning and go to work, let's say in Manhattan, drawing down good US dollars.
That's what I'm saying.
And you don't have to leave your home with proper internet. Everything is so open, wide open. The government, them not really. Okay, let me give you a little thing. Where I live, the people when they did the power line, they took the power from an area, very far area, and then when they reach that area now, it comes down very close to us. But there's only trees and bushes and whatever. So they run the line through that. So for years upon years upon years upon years, it's been like that. And every time you have like a breeze or like a rain, we have no light. We have no power. And then when they take a long time to fix it because they must go up in the bushes, chop off the tree, fix back the wire. And lobby them, beg them, everything. Me, in particular, everybody. So, that was not done. Because I did maybe this year, we had too much no houses. They are saying that they can run to the line and not have the other things to collect the revenue from it.
That's the same thing. That's the same thing Dr. Susan said.
The bag was a bit.
That's the same. Yeah, that's the same thing Dr. Susan said. You forget about the revenue.
Yeah, let me just tell you, man, because this is live experience. This is no simulation. So we're having podcasts 3-4 times a week. Most times, if we eat 10 hours, sometimes 24 hours. Really disruptive, really bad. All of a sudden, them start to run somewhere for that same area. We're talking about over enough years. And when we investigate, we realize that they claim that housing trust is going to put up some houses in the front part. So they're running the wires now to facilitate that. I think it's about a year or 2 years now that they run that wire. And I don't think we have had 5 power cuts since. In fact, the only power cuts we have now is when them come and take it down because them cleaning the line or something like that.
Okay.
So all that grief they used to cause us was totally unnecessary. But because they could not see how they will make back the money, they leave the people to suffer.
Wrong move.
And the internet is the same thing.
Yep, the
same thing. Because to do what we want, require some amount of money, but it's money that has to be spent for us to live and compete in this modern world. Our kids must have access to internet.
How many schools?
It's not a might and it's not a. We have 6 schools in our little area. 6 schools.
And no internet.
With no internet.
Yep.
Now, when these kids go to high school and all that, how will they compete with the other kids?
Them last in the world.
No, they have an assignment each year to do, Yeah. And you need internet to do it. And put it this way. An association up here, one of the local associations up here came up with an initiative to set up a homework center. And they did, through the government, they did everything. They did all the due diligence, they got all the information. They have a building that was the old post office that is no longer used. Everything is ready. And I think it was going to come through a government agency. And when it was to be implemented, everybody bubble was burst, because when the powers that be look at it, them say, so where's the internet?
See? The internet.
So the project was shelved.
Yeah.
The project was shelved.
It's a must. It's a must. And I know that, you know that, and those of us who are listening, you who are out there who are listening, you know that. So the internet right now is vital in this time, because that's
and it's even more vital for countries like Jamaica.
Yeah, that's how we spread information. That's how we keep in touch. I mean, some people might say, what I'm to sitting down and write a letter? No. Yeah, we still write letters, because you have to write letters to send to heads of government and to send to policymakers, people, you know, doing projects or you're working with, so that them have that as a document. And then you can send them an email also if you want to. But you have to have that. Because any government, if you register your business with a government, they're going to send you the document. After you register, whether you register online or not, you ask them for a legal document. They have to send you that. So we have to find a document, yeah?
Look at the scenario now. Old days. A lady or a family have a young baby. They have to call a photographer or take a baby to a photo studio, do a shoot, send the films to be processed at a processor and get some prints, buy an envelope, put them in an envelope, go to the post office and send it off to their friends and family abroad. And if you have no friend and family, some in Canada, some in America, some in Trinidad, some in Barbados, some in China, you have to buy as many envelopes and get as many prints. And that will take you a few weeks for them to get it and look on their grandchild or their cousin or whatever. Fast forward to today. You go on WhatsApp and you click the camera button, shoot the baby, send it off to all of your contacts that you want to send it to. It takes about 30 seconds. You understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You have to buy an envelope, the amount of money that you don't have to spend, and everybody get it instantly. I mean, that is just one bit. Look at the other aspect. You call who you want to call, WhatsApp. If you want to call 4 or 5 people, you can call them on WhatsApp in a group thing, video chat. And show them the baby live.
Yeah.
What are we talking about? Do we have to consider the internet? Like I said, the internet should be like turn on your tap on and water comes out. Turn on your light and your light switch and light comes. Plug in your fridge and the fridge is always working because it's always plugged in. Turn on your television. I know in America now, people are using their TV. All the TVs are wired for internet now.
Everything, man.
Yeah.
Everything. Because you have movie
So
now,
now,
you have movie channel now. You have to stream that movie in order for you to
yeah,
watch it. Even
yeah,
YouTube is one of the most, what you call it, stream platform right now in the world.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
if you notice, there's so many people who have them YouTube channel, and them have them subscribers, and in order to keep abreast of all of these things, you have to have internet for do it. You know, so
yeah,
some people want to. I guarantee you, if that was available the way we have it in other countries, developed countries, people would be doing a lot of live shows.
yes,
So
yes,
the good thing about it, you know, they're recording it. Some people edit, some people don't. I am one of those. I don't really like to do that, you know, so much editing, but it's a part of the product if you have to do it. You understand me? It's a part of the product. We could big up Mikey Toughest who say yes, internet is a necessity in Jamaica. And frankly speaking, it necessary Caribbean wise, the whole Caribbean. Because do you know, somebody said to me the other day, because of and I must applaud you for that, Flavius. They did you know what you do? So because they did you know, they know some stuff that them never know.
yeah, oh yeah,
And I remember when I used to do one of the thing I enjoy when I used to do my did you know on a radio channel down in Miami here. I used to touch on some Caribbean stuff. I'm gonna find some too as well and bring it to light to some people. Because we're touching
yeah,
on
man.
every Caribbean country. So every one of them. And I have one with a prominent senator in the US back in the days, and his what you call it? His bloodline is from Haiti.
Okay.
Yep. So with that note, Flavius, I
Oh
know
yeah,
we have to go
oh
to
yeah.
the early. Eh? Go on now.
No, no, early is the exact right time.
Yeah.
Let me just come to you. Yesterday, when somebody in the panel discussion was talking, and you say he sound like he's French.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually from Haiti.
Haiti, okay. And he was
Yeah,
on,
man.
right? He was on.
Yeah, yeah, it was on the panel discussion. Yes.
Yeah, he was on. I think his last name is Charles, if I'm not
Yeah, yeah,
mistaken. Charles is
yeah,
his
yeah. No,
last name.
Chad. Yeah, man,
Yeah.
yeah. Mm.
So you see, the internet is needed. It's a necessity. Just like how, look, Flavius and I are doing a podcast, and Flavius is all the way in Jamaica, and I'm all the way in Miami. So that's for sure you the connection of the internet with us to do things like this. And we're doing it live. It's not edited. It come into your life. So just imagine.
Yeah, but from the start, we had somebody from Australia.
Mm-hmm.
We had somebody from Barbados,
Mm-hmm.
from the US, from Canada,
Mm-hmm.
Jamaica, other people from Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody's talking, and it seems like everybody's in the same studio.
Yeah, and we're doing it live. That's the thing,
Yeah,
live. It's not
we're live. Yeah,
edited. We're not doing it edited. As I said earlier, I don't like the editing thing that much, but if it's a part of the
yeah,
product, then it has to be done. And this is one of the reasons why I do it live, because I want people
yeah,
to feel it come into your life and imagine, whoa, if you have the internet. And we're gonna go further too. We're gonna go into the Zoom world further, because now we see say that the Zoom is what everybody using. But it's not that
oh yeah,
we don't want to use the Zoom. We want to use the Zoom, but we want people to participate first. Just use the imagination and think that when you see our face, you say, oh, shit. Man, some man. Or Mowgli man. Yeah, man.
Well, not to take things out of school. One of the things we're planning in the near future, it's to start some TV based thing,
Mm-hmm.
and we're going to start with a panel discussion,
Mm-hmm.
At a different time. We're not going to change the time for real stuff at this time. It will still be real stuff, but at a different time. Because remember, each day have 24 hours, and we are just not 2 hours. So we're going to branch out probably once or twice a week with a video based thing. Starting with a panel discussion where we can have 4 or 5 people come on, and we will discuss a particular topic. So that is coming up soon.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes. We have the facilities to do it. We have the technology to do it, and we know how to do it. So yeah, that is coming. That is coming. Tomorrow we have Dan from London coming in, and he's going to talk to us about the Premier League. It's now started, and revving up.
Yeah.
Liverpool is just 1 game away from receiving their trophy.
So a game and a half. A game and a half.
Well, we just a 1 game because when this is it this week, the Merseyside derby, or Wednesday. I know the Merseyside derby is sometime soon. So
I think it's gone already.
No,
I think
it might be this weekend. The Merseyside derby.
Okay.
I think the game they played the other day was who they played. I'm trying to. It was our City coming up. Oh no, they have City coming up. Yeah, my bad. City coming up, and then after City is the Merseyside derby. So yeah, 2 games away from.
That's 2 odd games.
Yeah, 2 games away from it, and Man City really playing. Man City really playing, coach. So that would be a game for your Dan talk about it tomorrow.
And your man is back, even in a very small way, but he's back.
Who that?
Your German Sani.
Oh, Sani, yeah, Sani is back as well. Sani is back. So
City is well strong now, man.
Well, City have to play to keep them position in Europe, just in case they should be able to win the appeal. So that,
right, yeah.
Yeah, them have to position themselves. And for you, my listeners, especially you in the United States, you know who I'm talking to. Wear your mask, because the COVID is still around and it's moving up. Some people say, "Oh, it's like the common flu." Don't buy that. That's not no common flu, right? I look at a comedian who passed out on stage, and he said when he got tested, he thought he was dehydrated because he was telling people he was tired and dehydrated. And when them tell him, say, "Oh no, you have COVID-19," him say was shocked, because him never expect for himself to have that. Because him a wear mask, him a do everything. So the thing can creep up on you.
Can be one little slip up, Franco.
Yeah, and him didn't know where to get it from, yeah.
You meet a person and you don't expect them to have COVID, so you let your guard down.
And that's what hitting a lot of people, you know, and those who are out in the crowd, whether you're a protester, activist, whatever, just tell the people them wear them masks, cover them nose, them mouth. Because the droplets will come out of your mouth when you are shouting, it a fly and it a infect people. If you have it and you don't even know you have it, you understand me? So Flavius, your 2 bits before we get out of here.
Well, just like we said a while ago, it is simple. COVID is still with us, and unfortunately, we still do not know anything more than when it started. And the only thing I know from it started until now, the only thing I know that works is not to get it. So keep your distance and wear your mask for this, the accidental 2 people turning at the same time and becoming face to face and whatever. Your mask is different at that time. But apart from that, keep away from your closest friend. And what I suggest is try and get your home well sanitized, that when you reach home and you do all the protocols of showering and all that, you know that you don't need a mask and you don't need anything. You are very comfortable because we need to be comfortable. We can't be on edge 24/7s. So when you make home, home is where you are free. You are free to do what you want. So make your home like that. Make your home like that. But when you leave home, take all the precautions and wear your mask, please.
And especially if you're underlying, if you have underlying condition.
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
Be extremely careful, right? That goes for me too. So be extremely careful. Whether you have underlying condition or not, just be extremely careful. So as always, prayer do changes things, yes, regardless of what religion you belong to. You have to pray, you must pray. So keep on praying. Until tomorrow, this is Franco, along with...
And this is Flavius. Flavius.
All right. Wishing you a pleasant afternoon, evening, and night until we link up again. Tafina to take us out because we are take away ourselves.
Well, unfortunately, this is it. Till next time. Bless.
One word is enough, and I'm no longer so rough. I forget what I was trying to say. I no longer do what I was gonna do, but you're no good for me. That's why me know I said me I think I flee. Me I fi take away myself. Me I fi take away myself. Me I fi hide like a thief in the night. Me I fi get out of sight. Me I fi take away myself. I fi take away myself. I have to utilize thy wings. Show the eye clean where I is. I said, yeah, I find you very hard to resist. But this relationship I'm gonna desist. But how can I face you when all I wanna do is just taste you? I know you think I play me, I play, but soon you're gonna see the light of day. Just relax, don't move an inch. I'll be gone in a pinch. May I feel take away myself. May I feel take away myself. May I feel I like a thief in the night. May I forget out of sight. May I feel take away myself. Take away myself. I have to utilize I will. Show the eye a clean pair of heels. I say, yeah. Been there, done that, don't need it again, yeah.
unfortunately, this is it. Till next time. Bless. Well, unfortunately, this is it. Till next time. Bless.